telling you here, but for beginners, know that and commit to memory that there are no tones in between B and C and E and F. Let me give you an example so this will make more sense. If I were to start on B and go up a half step, I'd land on C. Why? Because there are no semitones between them. All right. Let's go the opposite way. Let's say I start on C and I go down a half step. The same rule applies. Between those two letters, no semitones. So if I go down a half step from C, I land on B, right? We talked about there are no semitones between E and F. So when you go from E and you go up, you land on F. And if you're on F and you go down, you land on E. All right. I wanted to hit you really fast with some important information today, and hopefully you got that in hand. And we're going to review what we've learned here in just a moment if I went too fast. All right. So our tips for today, they are brought to you by the book JingleMoney. JingleMoney. JingleMoney is available on Amazon. It is a book about making music for commercials. Many of you who have been following me should know that I, for many years, created music for commercials. And I can tell you firsthand, this is not an exaggeration, I've earned thousands of dollars for mere seconds of music. And when I first started out, quite frankly, I did it from a 1-bedroom apartment with barely any money. And I can tell you that making money this way is a very real possibility for you. And as long as there are radio stations, TV stations, YouTube videos, Facebook videos, there's a place for you to earn money making music for these videos. For commercials specifically, learn how to do that by getting the book JingleMoney. It's very easy to read, and it's designed specifically for musicians. All right, check that out. And you can also check out the website JingleMoney.com for some sample pages of the book. All right, so let's get back to our tip of the day. And today we are reviewing what we've covered thus far, because again, I know I went pretty quickly, but I believe that if you've been listening for the last few weeks, there should be a good foundation established for you and your understanding of music theory. So let's do a quick review of what we have today. When talking about notes, moving up means going higher in pitch. Going down is the opposite. It means going lower in pitch, like that. A natural note is represented by a letter name only. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. When a note is sharp, it is known by having a letter name plus the name sharp behind it. And you'll see the pound symbol or that tic-tac-toe symbol behind a letter name. That is the sharp symbol, just in case if you didn't know that. And when a note is sharp, it is shifted up from its natural state. It's shifted up by a half step. Now, a flat, it is shifted down a half step from its natural state. It's shifted down. And just for your information here, a flat symbol, it kind of looks like a lowercase b, but the b is kind of squashed in just a bit. All right. So that's how you know a flat symbol. And here's the trickiest thing that we talked about today. There are no semitones between the notes B and C and E and F. So you can go up from a B to a C, or go down from a C to a B, go up from an E to an F, or go down from an F to an E. Doesn't matter how you do it. Between those two letters, those two groups anyways, there's nothing in between. You just have to go from one to the other. B to the C, C to the B, E to the F, F to the E. We cannot use any sharp or flat descriptors at this point. And I keep putting that little asterisk out there, and we'll define that maybe at a different time. That goes way deep into music theory, and I don't want to go into the world of Yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. Let's just leave it alone. I don't want to throw too much at you right now. Okay. And I've been using the word semitones here. Maybe I should have talked about it earlier. I mean, we did in previous episodes. Semitones are half-step increments. And again, we have a total of 12 semitones. All right. Hopefully you got this stuff here today. Go back, listen to the beginning if you missed something. Go back and listen to the whole series. And also, just go ahead and subscribe to the podcast, man. We try to keep new stuff coming at you on a regular basis. I try to make it fun for you. And here's the thing. I want this to be something that you find value in. So do me a huge favor. Do yourself a favor. Send us an email. Have questions? Let us know about it. Send those questions to ask@successwithmusic.com. ask@successwithmusic.com. Yo, check us next week, and hopefully there will be no more, technical difficulties. You feel me? Of course you do.